Hey everybody, I'm so happy to have you guys back on the channel where we talk about everything feminine, including music, media, and news. What's up everybody, I'm back with another video on some mess, some tea, some drama, and today a little bit of a discussion. So in this video we have Jayda Cheaves, who used to be known as Wayda. Now if you don't know who Jayda is, or if you know her but don't know how she got popular, I believe Jayda was first popular on Instagram for the way that she dressed, and then she came out with a clothing store, and she also transferred her followers onto Instagram. Then after having a clothing store, I'm not sure if she continues to have that, but I know her big break was having a hair store, which was and probably still is very successful. It is said that Jayda was a 17, 18, 19-year-old millionaire, and that is basically how she became very popular. But a lot of people now know Jayda because she has been in a long-term relationship with rapper Lil Baby, okay? Not Da Baby, Lil Baby. And the two now have a baby boy together. Lil Baby also has a previous child with another woman. So my reasoning for making this video talking about Jayda is back in July of this year, I believe, Lil Baby was caught cheating on Jayda and the two of them broke up. Well, recently the two got back together, and when people asked Jayda about taking him back, she had something to say. Jayda said, "Y'all get on this internet every time acting all perfect." And somebody replied and said, "You're the fool that keep letting him cheat because he baby." So they're saying that you keep letting him cheat because of who he is. And Jayda did the shrug emoji. And then she came back and said, "I'm not saying any of it is okay or cool, but we are young and not married. I don't expect him to not cheat. All of them cheat, all of them." And then we have somebody that came and said, "After all the cheating and you never left, a real rider." And Jayda said, "On gang." Now on this response, I don't know if she was trolling or not. So then Lil Baby's first baby mama came on to her Instagram story, I guess, and said a garden tool doesn't require love and respect because she is money and lifestyle driven. A woman chasing real love and value will have you pack your stuff before she allows you to toy with the genuine love that she has to give. And that's how you separate the garden tools from the women. So then the discussions got a little crazy after that. There was a lot of people backing her up, and there was a lot of people tearing her down. And it even got to the point where there were some people bringing up her medical records into the situation for whatever reason. You know, people are dirty and they do the most. But anyway, Jayda seemed to be very unbothered by the situation. She continued to basically tweet that she doesn't care. So that's what Jayda had to say about why she took Lil Baby back. And while a lot of her fans backed her up, a lot of other people didn't like what she had to say. Now, when it comes to Jayda and Lil Baby, I don't know either one of them. I don't judge people for their choices in their relationships. I mean, no relationship is perfect. But for me, I do not feel like it is okay to allow men to cheat. Here's the thing though, I agree with Jayda's first part of what she said. Lil Baby is only 24 and turning 25 this December, so he is very, very young. And a lot of times men that young, they really haven't matured yet. They haven't got everything out of their system. And so yes, what ends up happening is even if they find a really good girl, they end up cheating. But this is also how I feel about the second part of what she said. Just because a lot of men are out here cheating, that does not mean that you give up all hope and just say, "Oh, well, they're going to cheat anyway. Am I supposed to get mad every single time?" Instead of allowing that to happen, what you do, since men want to be out here with all these other girls, what you do is you stay single and you keep your options open. That's how you deal with that. That's how I feel. For the rest of this video, please keep in mind that I'm not talking about Jayda specifically. Once again, I don't know her and I don't judge. I'm just speaking on general terms and what I feel and what I think. Jayda isn't the only celebrity, influencer, or whatever have you that has come out and said something like this. I think there was a girl that said something about she gives her man a pass once a year to go out and cheat. And then British Williams from Basketball Wives, she said that all men cheat, so as long as it's not in her face, she's okay with it, basically. And I have to 100% disagree. All right, let's put this in reverse. I'm gonna use Jayda for an example, just for an example. But would you guys think that Lil Baby would take back Jayda if she was out here cheating on him and doing all these things? And even more so, if she was out here doing it and getting caught and it being a whole public issue?
I probably wouldn't.
these men would not be allowing any of these women to do the things that women are allowing men to do. Women allow men to get away with so much, but if the shoe was on the other foot, these men would be leaving these women at the drop of a dime. And secondly, if women would come together in the same way that men do, if these wives and girlfriends would stop allowing these men to do things like cheating, and if these side chicks and other girls would stop trying to take people's boyfriends and husbands, if they could get together and just say, no, we not doing that, men would not be able to cheat, because if there's no women to cheat on, who are you going to cheat with? Men can't cheat if there's nobody to cheat with. Period. At the end of the day, like I said, I don't judge individual people for what they choose to do with themselves, and especially in their relationships, because it is different looking from the outside. It's not easy to just break up with somebody that you are in love with just because they cheated. These people who have these long marriages and long relationships, people that you know have been together for 5 years, 10 years, people who have been married for 50 years, do you think that there wasn't a point in time where somebody stepped out, cheated, or did something else crazy? No, because no relationship is perfect, and we all have our breaking points, and what might be my breaking point, which I'm not allowing no cheating in my relationship, may not be a breaking point for somebody like Jayda. However, I would not just allow anybody to just step out on me at any given time without any repercussions. That's not okay, sis. And then when it comes back to Jayda, by her putting this on Twitter, on social media, it's really gonna make room for more women to try to come at her man. She said so herself on Twitter that you never know who's watching you, and you're right, Jayda. You don't know what woman is out there watching you, or even what man is out there watching what you're saying. So by them now knowing that you don't care if your man cheats, they're probably plotting one the next time they see baby. They're gonna make sure that they get into that hotel room. You feel me? And I understand that Lil Baby probably already has women coming at him anyway, but now that Jayda has said this, you're just opening the door. They don't have to push down the door anymore. You open it up for them. So you never know who's out there plotting on you in your relationship. I really just didn't realize that it became so normal to have this way of thinking these days. But I guess I should have known that this is what we are coming to when that man had babies by twin girls and they were okay with it. And not only were they okay with it, and not only did they have babies by him, now they're all getting married. I just don't think that as women we should have to settle because a lot of men are cheating. I don't think that women should be out here settling for cheating men, no good men. And I respectfully and genuinely just think that we should have way more respect for ourselves when we're out here choosing a companion. I just don't get it. I'm not about to allow you to go out there and be intimate with somebody else and then possibly catch an STD and bring it back to me. No, never. Not today, not tomorrow, and not yesterday. Not happening. But like I said, it's not my business, so whatever. If she like it, I love it. Not really, but you know. Go ahead and like the video because it's good for your edges. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. And that's it for today. I'm going to see you guys in the next one.